The seventh grade phase. The phase when nothing you do is cool, what they feel right now matters most, and one suddenly social kid wants to know who's going. There are few phases more fun than the seventh grade phase. They're typically happy, silly, and loud. With that being said, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Sudden brain growth during this phase can also make seventh graders forgetful, disorganized, and overscheduled. But there's still so much to look forward to this year. Physically speaking, there's a lot happening in the seventh grade phase. Girls begin to outpace guys in development, and guys experience changes in height, weight, and hormones. Yeah, things can get a little awkward in this phase. Socially, seventh graders become interested in pop culture and slang. Parents and small group leaders, you may want to brush up on current popular events. Grab a magazine, turn on the radio, and don't be afraid to use Google to figure out what those slang terms actually mean. Seventh graders also place significant emphasis on peer and non-parent opinions. It's incredibly important for parents to surround their kids with healthy friends and mentors. Small group leaders, know that your words will carry a lot of weight this year, so use them wisely. While no two seventh graders are the same, there are a few universal truths when it comes to parenting and leading this phase. Now, you're embarrassing. This one's for the parents. Figuring out the new rules for your social behavior can be intimidating. When is it acceptable to walk over and say hello? Why do all your comments elicit an eye roll? Don't be caught off guard. You're transitioning to parenting an adolescent. This may be an awkward phase for you too. Another notable fact about the seventh grade phase is that now everything happens in a crowd. It may be hard to recognize one particular seventh grader amid all the other seventh graders. They walk the hall in pairs. They go to the bathroom in pairs. They go to the mall in a herd. They build unfathomably large social media platforms. In seventh grade, the best place to be is wherever everyone goes. There's one last truth I want to talk about. In this phase, now is really all that matters. It's not that what you said last week doesn't matter, it's just that they don't remember it. And it's not that they don't care about their future, it's just that the present is so much closer. Most seventh graders are hyper-aware of their present reality, and that means there isn't anything quite so motivating as right now. Look for ways to use right now to your advantage and to appeal to their present circumstances. In the seventh grade phase, you all have a specific role. Your role is to affirm their personal journey. Seventh graders are in a season of personal discovery. Not everyone makes the team. Interests and abilities change. Long accepted values can come into question. On top of all that, this phase is a time of heightened self-awareness. When you consistently affirm their journey through this sometimes turbulent season, you help them gain stability. It's important to keep in mind that a seventh grader thinks like an engineer. You help them learn when you connect the dots. Don't be afraid to give them all the hints and clues to the questions that they're asking. Seventh graders are constantly asking the same question. Who am I? This may not be a question any parent or leader could answer for a kid, but you drive them toward discovery and capture their heart when you provide stability. With so many things changing so fast, it's challenging for a seventh grader to find their place. And that's why it's not surprising that seventh graders are motivated by acceptance. You coach this motivation when you affirm their value. The more you normalize all the non-normal developments and changes about this phase, the more a seventh grader will understand they don't have to have all the answers right now. One exciting development in this phase is a seventh grader's ability to process information in a more complex manner. It's the perfect opportunity to plant seeds of spiritual growth in a seventh grader's heart. This year, you will provoke discovery so your child will own their own faith and value a faith community. In this phase, a seventh grader may be asking some hard questions. Don't be shocked, at least not visibly. Doubt isn't toxic to a middle schooler's faith. It's part of the process of personalizing what they believe. Make your home and your small groups a safe place for them to ask questions and show interest in what they are learning. Begin by incorporating faith into routine interactions. Say things like, "Can we pray about this together?" Or, "The way you live shows others who Jesus is." You can also allow them to ask questions. For example, "I have questions too. What other things do you wonder about?" Finally, you can connect with a faith community. And don't just attend, get involved. Create relationships with parents in all seasons of life. You'll need their support and wisdom now and as your middle schooler moves on to the next phase. Time with a 7th grader will move more quickly than you think. In fact, there are approximately 312 weeks from the time a 7th grader turns 12 until they leave home and move on to what's next. So remember, it's just a phase, so don't miss it.